Previously on the Six Gaming Podcast.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to this week's edition of the Six Gaming Podcast. I am your host, as always, Shosan, and I am very happy to have you guys back again this week. Captain Damien!
Hi, everybody. I've gone for 2 weeks, having nothing to do important.
Nothing at all important, but who cares? Vacation's a vacation.
Yep.
Mr. Pentherian himself.
And I am not Ron.
Thank God. And finally,
Get
our
hype.
favorite extra happy co-host, Mr. Vegito himself, who is oddly muted.
There's reasons for that. Also, I am not Ron either.
Thank God. Of course. Thank you.
The
Too
world
much.
can only deal with one Ron.
Right.
By the way, this is episode 39,
Oh, yeah.
brought to you by the letter F and also the letter U.
Of course.
For fudge it all.
God damn it, Veg, learn to spell. You guys notice Ron isn't here with us. He is out in Anaheim, California, at this very little-known, underappreciated conference. I think they call it, what is it?
BlizzCon.
BlizzCon?
BlizzCon.
Yeah, that's right.
BlizzCon.
BlizzCon, like the Magic School Bus?
Yeah, pretty much. If you see some
Would
of
that
his
be in
pictures,
Brisbane, though? If it was
Yeah.
BlizzCon?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm done with Warcraft.
yeah.
I still want to play the living crap out of Legacy of the Void, which comes out on the 10th.
Dude, I can't wait for it. But, you know, my StarCraft thing, I'm terrible in multiplayer. So all my StarCraft stuff has always
show.
been the story. I love the story.
Hey, show.
What?
How about this? You
Oh,
get
God,
me
here it goes.
StarCraft, and you can VPN and watch me play it on hard difficulty.
No. You can go fuck yourself. You can also eat a bag of dicks.
A whole bag.
A whole bag. Well, at least you didn't tell me to go to grow a tree and then pick them off and do that way. A tree of dicks.
Oh, God damn it. No. Why did I have to visualize that? Like,
All right.
seriously, just because Ron isn't here doesn't mean it's now let's try to confuse the shit out of Show and gross him out.
It is exactly what this shows.
Yeah, I know, right?
There was like a 72-hour marathon of every Bob Ross episode ever.
Which is
Yeah.
awesome. Remind our viewers, though, real quick, you do a really good Bob Ross impression.
I do
Oh,
sometimes do a really good Bob Ross impression, and sometimes we might just put a little bit of Bob Ross up here in the podcast, and just
I love it.
a little bit, just bang the dickens out of that brush and get it real nice and clean before you start going back to the easel.
Oh, so awesome.
That was for Soli. I know
Yeah.
she likes it. She gets the
I love it.
tingles.
She does for Bob Ross. Man. It's the afro. It's the
She
afro
gets,
that gets
she
it.
gets the ASMRs. Ron just send us a picture
Yeah, he sent me a
of-
picture, so...
of
of Lincoln Park.
guy.
Damn it.
Who
Oh.
cares?
In the end, it doesn't really matter.
It's
Yeah.
oh God, really? Well done. Well done. I didn't even catch that at first. That was a nice little snipe. That's awesome.
The trailer was like, okay, look, it's the guy trying to save his people from destruction, and he needs to make an alliance to make it happen. And here's
From
the
orcs
racist.
of all things. you
Yeah,
know.
well, it was like, and here's his racist advisor who doesn't want to let him do it and thinks that we should destroy everyone.
Right.
Here's the honorable wisdom guy on the other side who wants to make the alliance and everyone will live happy. And here's his racist advisor that will. And it's like I know it's Warcraft lore, but it's just like hitting you over the head with like trophy stuff.
He was in that stupid drug movie with Nicolas Cage. He was in that stupid fucking film.
There's too many
Bad
stupid
Lieutenant?
movies with Nicolas Cage.
There's a few movies that I watch once a year. It's Grandma's Boy. I go through every single Bond movie.
You're a whore.
Right? We'll go to the loony bin together, bro. I don't give a fuck.
I think that we're gonna have some. What is your show?
I don't know, but I'm watching. You have to continue
It's a
talking.
gif of something, some shit blowing up.
What the fuck just happened? A car bounced into the air.
And then
No, that was a tank.
Anyway.
Sorry to derail the whole podcast. Continue.
Yeah, you really did.
So
The guy who's directing the Warcraft movie, he hasn't gotten much, but he did
Uwe
direct the movie Moon. No, not Uwe Boll. God, no.
Oh God.
Oh my god! I think there would be a riot if that happened.
I would lead that riot.
Oh no, me and you would be hand in hand.
But it looks like they mashed Black Ops with Advanced Warfare,
Yeah.
and I don't know. Not my thing. That's just me.
Call of Duty
Although-
Project Glaspialidocious!
I was downtown in 3, and there's like all those piles of trash or rubble or something that you can't go over.
You had to search every one of them.
And but my waypoint's on the other side of it, and it's like I just want to go through here so I can go to the other area. So I got frustrated at some of the little things.
Yeah. Well, it was trying to get you to go through the metro tunnels, which are a big part of that game.
Yeah,
Right. I didn't like that.
That's awesome though, because I pretty much picture Penth with this, almost an autistic need to he has to go through everything. You guys, I haven't checked this fucking trash can yet.
Oh
Give me
god,
a minute, I
I'm
will-
horrible about that.
Well, isn't
so
The Witcher 2 your guy like half naked banging chicks all the time anyway?
Well, that's 3, I think.
more
Well, that's 2
well,
too.
kind of also both of them.
Was it? Okay.
There's brothels all over the place.
Awesome. Any game with brothels is big.
Yeah, no, the girls in the brothel aren't the sluts. It's the guy who's going into the...
Probably.
He totally is. Because he's dead in every conceivable universe. Caden's dead.
Yeah.
Sorry, spoilers for Mass Effect 1.
Whoa!
If you haven't beaten it, you probably
Come
don't
on,
care
man.
at this point.
Come on, man. Don't spoil that
No.
game for me.
No.
I got the tattoo on my chest years ago. I haven't played it yet, but...
I mean, that pretty much says it. So,
Man, these
Yeah.
guys suck dick. They spoiled a game I played like 90 times.
right? Specifically,
Jake the human.
Monkey
Revenge
Island.
the dog.
No. God, God, I hate that show. Just
And yet you
saying,
named
I
it
don't
after-
understand
yeah.
it.
That show's amazing. That's a
I
great
don't
show.
understand it.
You,
I
you
don't.
don't like Adventure Time?
It's about a post-nuclear apocalypse. It's awesome.
It is.
God damn it, I've never heard that theory. We need
No,
to
it's
talk
canon.
No, it's not a theory.
canon.
It's canon. There
Is
was a
it
giant
really?
mushroom war. Watch the intro of the show. There are nuclear bombs and skeletons in the ground.
I never paid that much attention.
Yeah.
He's a survivor of a nuclear apocalypse. And
No.
everything else is like a mutation and stuff.
Yeah. Like everything's crazy mutated.
Wow, I had no
And there
idea.
are episodes they'll go back to like right as the apocalypse was happening when the Ice King's hanging out with the vampire chick.
And
as
they're
a
showing
child?
this to kids?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
No, it's
That's
The
brutal.
kids don't get it.
Yeah,
Well,
I know, right?
know, but oh god.
Loom is the greatest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty. Why it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface and magic, stunning high-resolution 3D landscapes, sophisticated score, musical effects, not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects, magic spells. Beat the rush. Go out and buy Loom TM today. I
Did
got
you
a bunch
get
of
that loot in that one spot?
Yeah, I got that Loom that one spot.
Okay.
I looted her one spot, if you know what I mean.
Whoa. Whoa.
Heyo.
There was some
Podcast
orange
is
in a chest.
far too adult for me.
There's some orange in a chest.
I need-
What were you talking about?
I need an adult.
I need an adult. Show me on the doll where the mean witcher touched you. I'm not interrupting. Go ahead.
Yeah, you are.
I'm a human, which means I'm gonna die. Spoiler
Speak
alert,
for
but
yourself.
all of you fuckers are gonna die. You're all
Yeah.
gonna die. We're all gonna die. But it's not about whether or not we're gonna die or how we're gonna die, but those things that we did in between. They have a rule where they're not allowed to solve any puzzles on their stream. So it's mainly them just
How
kind of
does
running
that
around.
work?
Well, they have to run around and explore and do stuff like that, but they can't solve any actual puzzles.
That's
Because
like
brilliant.
going to a porn site and the only thing they can show is these scenes where they don't have sex. That's like when my sister says that she's nostalgic. I'm like, how can you be nostalgic? You're 14.
Yeah, there's no such thing as nostalgia when you're 14. Sorry, there's not. I'm fucking in my 30s.
Guys,
I-
remember when we were in the womb? That was awesome.
Right? That was
Yeah.
freaking amazing. I didn't even have to breathe air, bro.
I know, right?
Fuck air.
It was
Okay.
nice and warm and shit.
Right?
Like bullshit winter we're living through now.
I didn't even have to shovel food down my throat. Someone else did that for me. Like,
Yeah, it just went right in my belly button.
right? That was
Man,
God,
I was
the
so
peak
skinny
of
back then, I
living.
weighed like 5 pounds.
Well, then this fucking asshole who thinks he's some doctor or something rips me out. Yeah, bullshit. But anyway,
We're horrible, horrible individuals.
you have no idea. So
Yes, I do. I know you for like 3 years.
that's true.
Yeah, your
you know.
allowance is a lot bigger than mine is. That's for sure.
Right. I think Dan is the only married man on this podcast that doesn't have an allowance, whereas
Because I don't
do.
overspend.
Yeah, I was gonna say because he's the more adult than us.
Right, he really is.
I adult pretty well. I
Yeah.
have to say.
I don't.
Veg,
So
look in that webcam. What do you see?
I see a sad excuse of a man.
No, say.
Wow,
I see
okay.
pride.
Wow.
I see power. I see a badass mother who don't take no crap from nobody.
Oh God, we're really going with Cool Runnings here.
We are absolutely.
Why would you
going to
not?
Cool Runnings.
Yeah, like that was a
There's
good
no
movie.
excuse to
I
not,
thought it was
to
good.
not go.
Fun fact: that's one of the very rare Disney movies that has cussing in it too.
Really?
Just a little bit.
Yes, just
I
a
don't
little bit,
remember that. Huh.
because they say
Interesting.
ass like a couple times.
That's not cussing. You can say that on the radio.
Yeah,
okay,
it's cussing.
well-
In Disney standards, that is cussing.
That's true. That's true. And when that movie came out, you couldn't say that on the radio, but
Yeah.
whatever.
Okay, then I win.
Pantherian here gave us the greatest roundtable I think we've ever had on the show.
That's a
Hands
lot.
down. So I pose to you, gentlemen, where in the world is fucking Carmen Sandiego? Has anyone found this bitch? I'm pretty sure she's stuck in Tijuana as a slave prostitute. But I'm working on proving that.
Yeah, I pay for that.
It's the red fucking jumpsuit, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It's
That
totally
wasn't a jumpsuit, it was a
I-
trench coat.
I would pay like
Trench
300
coat.
pesos. That's all I'm saying.
It's not
I
very
don't think
much.
Tina. Wait, yeah, it does.
Well,
Yeah.
well, right. She's a fucking slave prostitute. I mean, I doubt they're gonna fucking
I'm
charge you
pretty
too
sure
much.
her henchman would have busted her out.
Yeah, I
That
know.
would be awesome.
She stole the entire Mount Kilimanjaro one time.
That's what I'm saying. She's stolen quite a bit, but
She's pretty resourceful. I don't think.
How do you
she
steal a
could get-
mountain?
I'm pretty sure she's a Time Lord. Because that's how she was
She
able.
might be a time lord. That's a good
She was
point.
able
She'll
to
just
like
fucking
steal the
regenerate.
Capitol building. She stole like the dome off the Capitol building one time.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Okay, we're throwing out that Carmen Sandiego is a Time Lord.
No, it
So
doesn't
where-
answer a lot because that
No,
bitch has
no.
to have a TARDIS to fucking steal all the things she's stolen.
No, listen. Where in time is Carmen Sandiego? Clearly, she has a TARDIS because she time travels to steal shit out of history.
That's a good point. I forgot about that part. Yeah,
Yep,
Jesus.
Carmen Sandiego is a Time Lord. You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah.
Proof positive, by the way.
She's Romana, probably.
Right?
Oh my God.
Sadly, I have found every ending in Stanley's Parable. So,
Did
Well,
you get
it's-
the broom closet ending? The
Oh.
broom closet ending was my favorite.
Yeah.
yeah, sadly, I've gotten them all. Maybe if I
He's-
finish
he's
up
the
all my
clock king.
projects at work, I can get home, by like 3:30. That'll give me an hour extra to play. Absolutely, dude. I map all that shit out.
Never have children.
No, I don't.
That
I have
will-
dogs. Those are so much easier because I can ignore the fucking dogs. You can't ignore your kids.
Well, you
Well,
can.
Well, you
can.
could.
Good.
Recommend
Not for very
ignoring
long.
your kids. So,
Before we end the podcast, I want to bring up my sister wrote a review for the podcast.
sweet.
Um,
What'd she say?
This podcast had potential until the man who calls himself a space captain derailed it with private messages.
Yes. Thank you to the chat, of course. We love having you guys every week. I really, really do.
Except trolls, you guys are assholes.
Well, trolls happen. It's Twitch,
Just gotta not take him seriously.
Yeah,
I'm just glad that whoever stopped making them being able to make penises and vaginas, I thank you.
Yeah, that was good programming.
Oh my
I'm glad you guys
God.
caught it. Finally,
I got
Mr.
one.
Pantherian, you take it away.
Do it, Rockapella.
Join us every Saturday at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific for the all-new 6 Gaming Podcast right here on YouTube.